John, you ever seen this matchup before? Storm versus Dredge?
No, I haven't. I have not.
I don't know. It just seems like...
Seems like a coin flip. Coin flippy a little bit.
Like, or one could be completely favored, and I just can't tell you who that is. Right?
Yeah, no, exactly. Well, I think that comes to hand there. Like, I think they both have...
They don't interact with each other.
No,
like, in any
no,
way,
not at all. So it's literally just a race. So we'll have to see how the race goes.
Like every matchup ever, I'm sure Creeping Chill made it a better matchup. If it was not a good matchup before.
Hey, Mike, if you're still tuned in, let us know. Give us a sound check if you can, as far as Dustin's voice and whatnot.
Yeah.
Since things have been shifted a bit.
Yeah. I noticed that my mic is not going up as high as yours.
Well, yours is tuned down because you're so boisterous.
I'm so boisterous.
So boisterous.
Well, people like that. Oh, there we go.
Okay, let's take it back a little bit.
Hey, I was in the red and it was fine.
Let's go a good healthy 16.8.
Yeah.
Man, this is a fucking... Use some mulligans here.
So it's my lucky... Well, Dredge...
Doesn't really care, yeah.
Yeah, you expect that.
Mulligans very well.
That's how you know that it's a good Dredge player.
Okay, well, Micah says Dustin's voice is really quiet. Okay, yeah, there we go. Fucking figured it out. Got there.
Really quiet. How did we figure it out?
Because we just turned it up. We fucking figured it out. All right, so looks like he's keeping down to 5 on Dredge.
He turned me down because I was too boisterous. If it doesn't improve, let us know.
Yeah, no, he said it's good.
Okay.
But of course, always let us know. Anyway.
Yeah.
So turn 1 fetch. Probably getting red-green source or black-red source first.
Well, I don't know what is in his hand. Probably red-green.
That's kind of where I was leaning.
No, proved us all wrong.
Yeah, it really, I spent...
He's got the red-green in hand.
I spent a lot of time doing this shit in here. And we had the cameras perfect last night, and I switched one USB port. And I fucked the whole thing up.
Just switch it back.
No, I did. We did everything. We did everything we could. I fucked with it for 3 hours a day. Matt fucked with it for an hour and a half today.
That goes to show you, don't fuck with perfection.
Sorry, we'll get it back to perfection.
This is the John Brown thing here.
Haggling.
Yeah, he's going to haggle and throw away a dredger, and this is going to be a big one right off the bat, probably.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, this is going to be good. Creeping chill right off the bat.
Well, John Brown
amalgam
calls it. Unfortunately, he does not hit anything to...
No, but we know what's happening next turn. He does get
an ox in there.
Yeah, exactly. It's happening next turn. That's a solid...
How many cards does that ox need?
Oh, I want to say a fuckload, like 8 or 6.
Okay, so it's not there. And
I'll have to get my iPad later so I can look up cards.
But no, what I was trying to say before we had Magic, that whole mindset of just not leaving perfect alone. That's like the John Brown mindset. Like,
yeah, that is.
Like if you got a deck perfect, then you would find a way to fuck it up.
I wanted to,
You can't stop tinkering.
No, I can't. Not with Magic. With other things I can stop tinkering, but I just, I'm trying to do this shit right.
We'll see. One of these days we will have a stream where we'll come in and the booth will be exactly the same as it was the previous.
It's going to be after next week, all right? Don't give me a hard time. I'm pretty happy with this setup. This is way more comfortable.
Yeah.
I like it a lot better. All right, so Gemstone Mine coming in with 3 counters. Let's see what he does here.
I almost feel like this matchup is going to be a situation where, obviously Dredge is going to be way out in front, always.
Oh,
there's going to be a turn where Storm's just going to have to go for it.
Yeah. No, this is definitely a go for it match for sure. And that's not super exciting. All right. Well, it seems like
Did he just hard cast a blood gas?
He did. So this is not. Well, okay. I mean, he did mulligan down to 5.
He did.
I do think that if we would have seen that hand, we probably would have both snap kept it.
The problem with a blood gas in this matchup is that it just doesn't die. And it doesn't really do a whole lot on the battlefield.
2 points of damage.
yeah. That's,
it does that. You can't take that away from him.
If you told Spencer right now that he's just going to take 2 points a turn for the rest of the game, he'd probably take that all day.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that is not Yeah. It looks like he's got a pretty discarding down a hand size.
He kept a 1-lander playing Storm? Well, that seems suicidal.
Yeah. Yeah, especially against a deck that can just go.
Is he on a mulligan as well, or did he keep 8? He just kept 8 and thought that his cantrips would get him there, and they didn't?
Yeah, I think he did keep. I'll have to ask after this game.
Yeah, I'm assuming he kept the 7 and thought the cantrips would get him there. That's unfortunate. You'd think a Serum Visions and a...
I mean, that is the
sleight of hand. Is that a sleight of hand? Was the other one? Yeah,
hand.
You think those 2 cards? You're looking at, you're looking at 5-6 cards there.
Yeah.
Over the first couple turns, you should see a second land. I think that's a fair keep.
It's not a bad. If you've got 2 cantrips, selective cantrips, yeah, I think that's fair.
I've kept 1 land Serum Vision so many times in my life.
All right, so Ron's got a stomping ground down here. He's looking at the ox like it's going to do something. I don't remember how many cards that guy takes. I feel like it's 8. I think 8's the number. So going in for 2. Pink, pink. And turn in. Oh, don't. No. I mean, hey.
He's just on the beatdown plan.
Well, having that guy on the battlefield is pretty good for Dredge.
He'll be able to put his dredger back in the graveyard, and then that should speed things up quite a bit.
Oh yeah, definitely. And with him being down to 13, if actually this with him being low on land, that's a huge deal.
He's thinking a lot about that, which is crazy to me because
it looks like he's got a land. He does have a land now.
The land now.
Yeah, can come and tap.
It was odd to me that he was thinking so long about that because I was like, if it's not a land, what are you thinking about?
Ron's got a good opportunity here. Which I feel like I would have haggled before. Yeah, man, Ron, you should have, because you can do that instant speed, right? You could have haggled before draw.
Well, yeah, he could have haggled on his upkeep, but this is just better.
Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. Having 2 stinkies. Yeah, all right, well, so Spencer's going to need a big turn if he doesn't die here. Well, he won't die here. He's definitely gonna need a big turn because he'll die the next turn.
Well, that's gonna be good.
Yeah,
this is Spencer's gonna have to try to kill Ron on his next turn.
Yeah, no, he has to have it or else he's toast.
And I think I know he's got a mana reducer, so he's gonna need a land mana reducer and just the
couple Manamorphose.
The perfect setup.
One of those cards will definitely be Manamorphose for sure for him to really get going. And me and Isaiah were talking about Anger, the card. He's like, oh, that could be brought to Modern because we were talking about incarnations or whatever from back then in Judgment. And I'm like, no, I don't think that card is too good for Modern. And he's like, oh, what would it be that good in? I'm like, fucking Dredge. It'd be pretty fucking boss in Dredge.
They don't play it though, do they?
Well, they can't. It's not legal. There's only been 2 of those now in Modern.
Wait, what card are we talking about?
The Judgment cycle of creatures that if they're in your graveyard, they give you some benefit. Yeah. Anger is if you have a mountain and he's in your graveyard, all your shit gets haste.
Gotcha.
It's a pretty powerful card. Now, I don't know whether Dredge would play it or not, but, I mean,
See, this is where the last turn, when you looked at that card for a minute, I was like, if it's not a land, you have to bottom it on that.
Well, I feel like
if he doesn't have a land, he's dead here.
I swear, no lands. Okay, yeah, he's dead. Yep. He's super dead. Deader than shit. Yep, scooping it up. Fortunately, we can't go to hand cam.
It's just a really unfortunate draw by Spencer.
That was.
Saw so many cards.
Yeah, a one land hand to keep with multiple cantrips is perfectly fair. And sometimes the Magic game just shits on you. It says, no, sorry guy.
I kind of like the idea. I see situations where you're like, maybe you've got the Past in Flames in hand. You're looking for the 4th land to really get it going, or an extra mana source to get it going, and like you look at the top card and it's like a grape shot. You don't really want to draw a grape shot in that situation, you know? Like you can just bend that and you'll get back to it.
Yeah. Yeah, the graveyard synergy makes sense to me as far as that swap. But I mean, probably not. These decks are so streamlined anyway that like it takes a lot to really replace a card out of one of these kinds of decks. You know, like it takes a lot for Burn to put any new cards in. I mean, these are the core of the format. So it takes quite a good card to actually make an impact. All right, we're going to see a Haggle again on turn 1. Nope, Shriekhorn. Also a good turn 1 for Dredge.
Yeah, very good card.
Yep, for sure. Yeah, that'll definitely get the ball rolling here. Shriekhorn starts are usually pretty good. It's a 2 or 3 cards that it mills.
Did he just do it again?
Yes. Yes, he did. Creeping Chill right off the bat.
Oh my god. He didn't take a mulligan? Like, you're allowed to do that.
I mean, I'm not sure. You can radio if you want to ask.
It's fine. I mean, it is what it is. We just saw this movie.
Yeah. Now okay, so Ron only did it on his upkeep? Ron, what are you doing? You end step and then upkeep Shriekhorn. I think should have 1 counter on it by now. Here's a Haggle. So not the best hand for Ron either. Ron mulligan pretty healthily. Now Spencer looks like he's got a pretty good grip of cards in hand. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, he kept the 1 land hand. It looks like.
Again, this is just nuts.
Then there's the Stinky. Gets a Narcomoeba. Trigger Dredge.
At this point, you just...
I mean, I would probably just not do this anymore. Because I've seen Dredge enough to know. When you're that far behind.
No, I'm talking about for Dredge. You just start dredging, and obviously the answer is yes.
Yeah. Yeah, you absolutely. You start dredging as soon as you fucking can, especially if it's stinkers.
And to really get this
and he is stuck with a Creeping Chill in hand, which fucking blows.
Yeah.
That's the worst. But there's a Cathartic. Yeah, okay.
It pairs really well with Creeping Chill that's in your hand.
Now, it'd be nice for him to hit a Dakmor Salvage. I don't know how many his list is running, but that would be pretty nice right now, actually. So he can get that Bloodghast out. That was Dredge 1. Dredge 2 is going to grab another stinker. Got 1 more Dredge after this. There's another Creeping Chill. And does he have another Dredger in there?
Yeah, this is kind of with no green source. This is, I mean, obviously he's going to flood the board here, but well, if he didn't have a land drop, he has...
No, yeah, exactly. Well, the Narcomoeba did come in on upkeep, so will the Amalgam see that or no?
I mean, I don't think so. They weren't in his graveyard when it entered.
Yeah. Well, he just drew a card off the top instead of dredging 3 because he had no
which means he needs a green source.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Haven't seen the life from the loam.
It's all for naught. Okay.
Now he could be live.
Now he can play some cards, and a mana reducer right now could set up. There we go. This could be a spicier turn, and I think he's got the other. I think he's got the Goblin as well. So if Ron doesn't get something going this turn, Spencer can take another turn off, play the Goblin, hopefully play another land drop.
Now what Ron can do, there is a Conflagrate in his yard, and it would not feel the best, but he has enough in hand to kill the Baral, which would probably be worth it at this stage to make sure he can't go off.
I mean,
he's had enough on board.
Maybe, but it wouldn't actually be a good play, I don't think, because Spencer's just got another.
Sure, but that's if he untaps with a Baral, then he can actually storm off.
It's something he could do.
That would probably be because he's already so ahead on board in life total. that I would play it safe that way. I would just go ahead and get rid of it.
This deck has just never functioned well without a green source, and
sure,
there's no way to get a green source by dredging.
He's got 9 on board already, or will have after this turn. So all he needs to do right now is make sure Spencer can't storm off. So I don't know. My play would be to kill the Baral to make sure he can't, and that just guarantees him this match, I think. Because yeah, he can play
looks
another.
Like that's the play he's going to go for.
He could play another reducer, but that's only good if he has a land, and he's been so stuck on lands that it just doesn't matter. So Baral down. Conflagrate exiled. And okay. He didn't swing in with it. No, okay. The Haggle guy, no, he's not. Damn, wrong. Get that thing,
Do something with it.
Move not on the board. It's misleading, man. All right, so he has a land. So here we go. He's got a reducer and a mana. So he's definitely.
Oh, is that Haggle guy just
he's
on
not
an
on
adventure
board
right now?
Yeah, he's not on the board.
Okay. Yeah, that is.
But he still has lethal regardless. So this could pop off. This could pop off right here. This is where
you try to go for it. And if you have a Manamorphose, you've got a chance.
He does. He has 1 Manamorphose, so he definitely has a chance.
Storm count at 2.
Spend 1 for the Morphos. Storm count 2.
Storm count should be at 3, right?
Oh,
it is.
Which one's this? I thought the storm count was in the middle.
One's on the far right.
Oh, okay. I feel like
I'm a little confused.
I feel like
I'm gonna go out there and see what his.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the storm is in the middle. Should be at least. I think he's keeping track of it right. But it's misleading to us because that is clearly red or blue on either side. Maybe we're wrong. I don't know who made these tokens. Probably some Star City Games guy or Channel Fireball dude or something. Still feel like the center thing should be Storm. That would make way more sense to me looking at the artwork. But hey, what do I know? I'm just some small town Indiana artist. Spinning the blue. Oh no, okay. Yeah, the red is right, the right side is.
Storm counter is in the middle. He missed the goblin.
Okay. Okay. There we go. Figured it out. All right. So yeah, he storm count 5 with 3 red up.
No, the Haggle creature is on an adventure.
Yeah.
And he just is doing a horrible job of representing.
Well, you know what I'm doing?
Really just be anywhere other than where it's at.
I'm doing a horrible job at not providing an adventure token, so that's partially on me. Or maybe I should make a zone somewhere. Draw it out. All right, so he has a really good chance to get there. Well, does he actually? He's drawn at 20, storm count 5. You peek at how many cards he had in his hand before you walk back in?
I did not.
We got a Jacob.
I assume that he's got some.
Jacob Hutchison joining. We do not have the third mic up and running yet because I did not have a chance to.
That's fair.
It's not fair. I tried. I got distracted by other bullshit problems.
Work happens, man.
Well, the fucking mics, man. We lost the hand cams because of moving this to there. And, yeah. Frustrating.
Real interesting match.
Well, game 1 wasn't. This game is. This game is pretty interesting. All right. Storm count to 6. Manamorphose.
Get some of that blue mana going.
Yeah.
Don't you want to keep some? I don't know if I like 1 blue, 1 red there. Right? Isn't the blue mana really important?
It's normally the constricting color.
Yeah.
You should just let Ron run his counters for him. Ron knows what's up.
I mean, you do only need blue for gifts, right? Really?
Well,
Unless you start playing more reducers.
Well, I mean, cantrips. Like, you need to
Right,
cantrip.
right. Yeah. Yeah, no, I do. You're right there,
Like,
definitely.
You generally have like infinite red mana.
And Ron says, "Nah, fuck it, we're good." I see what's happening here, and that's I pointed out like, man, Shriekhorn openers can be pretty good for Dredge, and
I'm leaning over like I can see the cards better.
Yeah, right.
I was like
when you're playing a video game, like turn. Playing Grand.
Well, I seen Dredge had no lands that first one, so easy maul.
We need moving cameras. That's what we need.
Right.
We really want to just go all out on this tech.
Give me a few years, we're gonna have a fucking docked drone with a fucking camera on it that can survey the room. Yeah.
Cards start flying everywhere. Hey, John!
No, we'll keep it high enough.
Test it out. Make sure you're using sleeves, or else your cards are gonna get.
I mean, then we'd have to hire a drone pilot because fucks knows I can't fly those things, dude. If I tried to fly a drone, it'd be disastrous. Somebody's getting taken out. Yeah.
It'd be nice to have a table judge.
Right. Well, we have free and open conversation thanks to the walkie-talkies now.
As long as the person's old enough to understand how to use it.
Right, yeah, we came into that last week. Oh, man. Where are your lands, Ron? Damn.
That's a gemstone cavern, though?
Is it?
I think the third card in.
Third card in. Yeah, it might be.
It has to be a land of some sort he's keeping.
All right, and it looks like we are off. Oh, okay.
It does have ley lines.
All right, I misjudged. I did not think Ron was the ley line kind of guy, but he apparently is.
That's a surprising sideboard card
for
sure, but
there wasn't a gemstone mine; it was a ley line. So now he has no lands. So I really hope this thing carries him through.
Wow.
Because I don't think that it will.
I don't think that's a great card against.
Now do we know
this deck, right? I mean, they have ways to bounce.
Generally. They have ways to bounce, and they have ways to go to combat. Well, he could have just brought in fucking what's it called? Empty the Warrens.
The goblins aren't as good here, though, right? Because your opponent goes wide too.
Well, I think you play a wish.
Ron's not going wide this game probably since he mulliganed down to.
I think a wish
Oblivion.
is a card you play. So.
I mean, yeah, the goblins aren't probably all that great in a Dredge match, but this hand right now, if he had access to it, it could be kind of deciding.
Yeah, so was he mulliganing down to that? Because it's kind of a weird conclusion.
He has more than one, too. We just seen a second
one. Yeah, I just saw one,
yeah. Maybe he was mulliganing down to that?
I wouldn't be so.
I don't know why it's in his deck. I don't know what specifically, because I know back in the day, Dredge played it because the burn matchup was so bad, but that is no longer the case.
Here we go. Yeah, this not bad. It's a little late to the party, but it's something. It could be explosive. And it is not explosive.
It's a start, though.
It's a start. It's something. Yeah, it's something.
Good.
No, it's good.
Again, he needs a green source, or this is going to get ugly.
Yeah, Spencer's there is an Empty the Warrens. So
okay, this could end up being a quick empty.
Empty for 3 or 4 even.
Peer through. That's when do they all usually play peer through?
No.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't see it in a lot. I mean, I dig it, but
I've seen lists running that new 3-drop.
Interesting.
Instant or sorcery tutor from Strixhaven.
Right.
And Serum Visions kind of has the feel of somebody who's going for it right now. I think.
Yeah.
We're going to start seeing some rituals and a build towards that empty.
I think so.
draw on the field.
I mean,
it's really easy to get to.
It is, and I think he has
Even
to.
a Storm 4 here is a really impressive empty against the board.
Yeah,
Ron gave him an opportunity, and he definitely has to take it.
Metamorphose in hand, this could just get gross.
Yeah, Ritual Metamorphose, he's off to the races.
I even like if he can just one Ritual into empty here.
Which might be what he's doing.
It kind of looks like it, because I don't see a lot of spice in his hand. I mean, he should probably push it for what he can. He's going to get combat damage in first.
No ritual.
Okay.
I like just going for it and being.
So he
was
no.
digging for the ritual.
Yeah.
Ron a red Ritual in hand.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. So he's just setting up for next turn?
I think so.
I kind of agree with you. I kind of like getting it going.
Yeah. Yeah, this hand from Ron is allowing him to. So
Dredge opponent is trying to win with dredging only. I mean,
yeah, no, he's so far behind. He's so far behind.
He's gonna run out of dredgers, you know.
Like, yeah,
he might already have. No, he's got
one
more.
Another imp.
Okay. Yeah, if that imp doesn't hit, then he's just screwed. He needs to start taking draw steps. He needs a green source.
Yeah. No, I agree.
I don't see how Spencer can't at least storm for 3 or 4.
Yeah, no, he should be good. He should definitely be in a pretty alright position. I would think. But I mean, without hand cams, god damn, this is so frustrating. I'm so mad about this. I wish there was some way to fix it right now. And get in for 1. And pass. Alright, so he's building. He's building. I think you should probably just go for it.
Is he worried about blowing his whole wad on something that can be answered by the big, what's the big burn spell?
Conflagrate.
Yeah, conflagrate.
Can it? I mean, that would take a lot. We haven't seen a Life from the Loam at all from Ron, so I don't think he can really make that big.
Well, he doesn't even have green mana.
Well, he's right now. He's not.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got a handful because he's not.
So now, yeah, he should have went I definitely agree that I feel like he should have went for the Warrens a few turns ago.
If he would have ritualed then, he would have hit for 7 this turn.
Does he not know what Leyline Sanctity does?
So yeah, now that Ron actually has those amalgams out, he's definitely lost. Thanks, Ron. That's much better. We appreciate that.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
We appreciate that for sure. Yeah, I mean, you gotta. He's crawling back, man. If you let Dredge go, they'll come back into the game. So like, you gotta start taking some action.
I don't think Ron's back in this game unless he starts taking draw steps.
Well, I would agree with you, but he is starting to just. He hit what he was hoping to hit.
If he draws to even cast an Ox.
Yeah, he just needs lands.
Yeah, no, he does need lands. I'm not disagreeing there at all. I just think that you don't want to let any deck like that go too long.
Okay, you don't see that happen very often.
Splice onto the arcane.
I like the splicing.
Very nice.
Yep.
Maybe that's what he was waiting for. He wanted to splice the whole time.
I want to do it.
Flavor wins.
He needs some draws, though. He needs some cantrips. Oh, he just... Man, that's a lot of mana. You need something to do with it. That's more than Empty the Warrens.
What is that?
I can't tell what that is. It's Empty the Warrens and a thing that we can't recognize because we don't have hand cams because I'm a failure. Blue, I think. No, I think he's just emptying. No? Okay, he's holding on to a blue. Gifts would be nuts. Gifts would be I think it might be. Yeah, I think it might be.
Looks like it's gifts.
Yep, it's the weird Jace
Yeah.
artwork that I didn't recognize. Oh, shit. Leyline shuts down gifts.
Does it?
Yeah, it does. It does. I forgot about that.
Actually, he can't even cast it.
Yeah.
You get the mic.
That one, yeah, you just turn it on.
Is it actually going to go out there?
Yeah, it'll go out there. You got to turn it on.
Gifts isn't castable,
Okay.
actually.
Is that one on? No.
Probably not.
I'll get it. Here.
The gifts was not actually castable.
Yeah, you just keep that one, Dustin. What are you doing?
I got family in town. They're me to get out. I thought I was going to be able to avoid the whole thing, but
Alright, I could probably drop. I already lost.
Alright, so yeah, he went for the Empty the Warrens. Using spirit tokens when there are indeed goblin tokens out there, so that's strange. But that's okay. You know, whatever. We don't keep the tokens as organized as we ought to, probably, but you know, it's not necessarily.
I'm like trying to do this 2 turns.
I probably would have, yeah. I think he would be further ahead.
The attacks.
Ron has the lands he needs now, so there's Cathartic. Nope, this is going to be good.
yeah, this is going to be it's amazing what a difference green source makes.
Yeah, well, it's a land, really, in this situation. We still haven't even seen a need for the green source.
Yeah, hitting a couple free helixes will be nice.
Yeah, no, that's a big deal.
Which, so far, he's just hitting all lands.
Oh, and there's that lane line.
Yeah, that was the worst dredge I've ever seen.
All right, and here's a Creeping Chill. And a Conflagrate, Creeping Chill, Haggle.
Let them keep going. They do this.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree with the earlier pressure would have been a bit better. Because now, yeah, that's the thing, dude. Creeping Chill really changed the game for Dredge.
Oh, it did, and that's what I'm saying.
Like
this deck used to play, I think, ley lines because of the burn matchup, and that's just not a bad matchup.
Yeah.
That's actually a plus matchup now. I don't think you need sideboard cards for it.
Oh, hell no. No.
Remember, Wes used to bitch about that. He used to never lose to it. Now he can't beat it.
Blood gas come back there.
How did a Blood Gas come back there? He played the land before the Cathartic. Did he miss it?
I didn't see it.
Yeah, he just moved the Blood Gas, unless it was just already out, and he just reoriented it. Creeping Chill. Yeah, that pressure a bit ago would have been good, because now...
I think he would have been dead already.
Yeah, he would have been fucking close to it. And... I mean, if they don't have Summoning Sickness drawn, I think you just go for it. Oh, Silver Smoke guy. Yeah, that guy's cool too. Oh, Dredge. Let's look through my pile of bullshit here. And not even did one of those Narcomoebas should be out of Summoning Sickness, right?
Yep, one is, and 2.
Looks like he's gonna not go to combat.
I kind of agree with you guys. These 8 goblins don't look like much now, but like 4 goblins.
What?
Several turns.
Exactly. Yeah.
6,
no. It would have.
Yeah, it would have been 6. Like,
It would have been good.
Only 4.
Yeah, it would have been great. Now they don't look like shit. Now they look like chump blockers. Is what they look like now.
What they are.
Yeah, that's what they are.
I do think that we see a new card.
Curiosity.
I
Yep.
believe so.
Or,
Nope, that's
no,
just an opt.
that's opt. Man, those 1-mana blue cantrips all look the same. All right. Yeah, he's got 3 cards in hand. No.
You can't target your opponent here.
Yeah, that lane line actually, as we talked shit about it, it actually was huge
Well,
because it could have been.
We see it in the Dredge
Yeah.
matchup or Dredge decks anymore.
No, I mean it did the job. It did the job. It definitely won Ron this match because if he would have had that Gifts online, then he could have
been Past and Flames GG.
Yeah, exactly. That would have been game. So
I mean,
You could have gift. You could have.
if he mulliganed down to it, it certainly didn't win him the game because he could have kept.
he could have just kept a better hand. Well, unfortunately, we didn't get to see what hands he was looking at, so
That's true.
we don't know if he was mulliganing to it, which we can find out, and we will find out after the fact. But yep, Spencer looks missed your window You were given a window by Ron mulliganing to oblivion for the ley line, and you missed the window.
I think he might have to take a draw.
Yeah. Yeah, that is looking like the case. Not seeing.
At 10.
I
Those
wonder.
goblins die quick.
They do
Oh,
if,
yeah.
if they move this along. Because he.
And he's also got the fireball in the graveyard
Yeah.
right now, so this is going to be quick.
Yeah, we haven't seen Life from the Loam at all.
He has to have it in the deck.
I mean, I would think so because they all do, don't they?
Well, to be fair, I mean, he's played most of these matches without green mana, so
Maybe not. Maybe he's Loamless Dredge.
no, I can't imagine he's playing
That's
without
80% of the reason you're playing
I was
Dredge.
saying maybe the fact they've been stuck in his hand.
Dude, I don't see it at all. I don't think he has it.
That's crazy.
I don't think he has it because it makes Conflagrate so good.
Yeah,
That's one of the reasons to play Conflagrate.
I refuse to believe it's not in his deck.
I mean, I wouldn't think
has to
so.
have at
Yeah,
least a couple.
What's the green mana even for?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Ancient Grudge out of sideboard, I guess. I don't know. I mean, we haven't seen it at all. We're looking at a lot of his fucking deck right now. So
You're right.
He needs a fetch again so we can see his deck.
I
right.
tried to look last time. I seen a green card, but I couldn't tell what it was.
I see a Chalice. Looks like he brought in for board.
Also, one does do a lot of work.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Chalice line 2 is pretty good too.
Yeah. Turn them all sideways, Ron. Get this going. And you guys are about on turns. Jumps, trades with a couple things. What are you trading with? Some things do die. Did he- Yeah.
The Silver Smoke's a 3-1.
Yeah, that and the Bloodghast will die.
Jump block the rest.
Yep. Turns, guys. And Conflagrate. That does divvy it up. Oh, he's just going to the face?
Yeah.
I'd probably get those goblins out of the way. That nets more damage.
Yeah, I agree.
Alright, I don't know if we're keeping track, so this is turn 0. There you go.
Turn 5, so 3 and 2.
Mm-hmm. And Spencer is dead.
Maybe he could make more goblins.
I roll past in planes.
He drew a ritual.
Like 2 gifts.
Oof.
One of those might have been a remand.
Yep, remand. It's going to remand the ritual. Alright, don't know. It's probably not enough.
Cantrip. And this is rearranging your hand before you inevitably scoop.
And there it is.